Welcome back, one and all, to the Redmond Barrens. I'm the Arcane Rogue. This is Shadowrun Returns, Dead Man Switch. Apologies for missing our usual broadcast on Tuesday. Things happened. My body. It doesn't like me. Well, that's not true. It's not that my body doesn't like me, I just got sick. It happens sometimes. Alright, so I don't think we have anything to do other than go fight some weenies. Hey, butt wipes, take another step forward and we're gonna have to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweens are collecting that bounty and killing you? That'll be a nice bonus. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Garbage odds of hitting. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I think pop over here to get some half cover. And then pop you in the face. Alright, Jake. Just pick on that guy. Keep him from getting near us. Oh, I missed that. That's a mage. Well. Oh, you buffing your friend, huh? Too bad that buff didn't really do much, huh? Just go ahead and get into cover. Jake? You could, try to geek the mage there, buddy? Hex is wounded. Alright. She's reloaded. Let's see. Basic medkit? No, I don't want to waste a medkit. And tossing a grenade takes 2 AP. Oh, okay. We'll just end her turn. Oh, I did not mean to end both turns. Well, dang it. I just wanted to end Hex's turn. Okay, I can just click on Jake to switch to him. That's something that I wish would have been made clear to me. What's this? Aim shot? Kneecap. Action economy! Oh, he doesn't get attacks of opportunity? That's nice. We'll just retreat. Have Jake post up here, and he can pop him. Whoa, Uncle, I was just playing. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? Hey, I'm already at shoot-on-sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Heck, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. Let's finish this. Let's reload. Our line of sight is blocked. But we can get up right behind him. Huh. And Jake finishes him off. Gained 1 karma for that encounter. Okay, I guess I can't talk with Jake. So visit the murder site, huh? What if I don't want to visit the murder site? What if I want to explore the Barrens? Not that there's much to explore. Tail and ale. Wonder what they sell there. He said. Facetiously. Alright, Dan the Donut Man. Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly boined. Slightly boined. Slightly boined. Yes. Slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? Did you see the murder in the alley? You know what? No. No. When you meet someone, okay, viewers, when you meet someone, it's best to not immediately make things about you. Okay? You gotta lubricate the social interaction. So, we'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy. Thank you. By the way, did you see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barrens. Back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know? Folks with sins. That's right, in this society, if you don't have a system identification number, you technically don't exist. You're free. Sure. You're also a non-entity. What can you tell me about the Barrens? The Barrens? If you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Why does that car alarm sound like the alarm from Metroid, Super Metroid? The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Now behind me, that's the seamstress unit. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the union's your spot. Heck, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kabuta owns the joint. She's quality. A hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around, bro. Thank you, Dan the Donut Man. Go chat up with Bobby over here. And then maybe we'll talk to Sally. Bobby, hey, chumma. Got some tasty morsels for you, just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in hers back pocket. That's... Let me see what you have. Kamikaze, that's a combat stim. Okay, alright. Nitro. Strength and willpower. Charisma and... Okay. So you are our neighborhood chem dealer. Cool. I don't need chems. Hex doesn't roll that way. Till she does. Dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. Got a great view of the alley across that street. Don't suppose you saw that murder, huh? Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple of seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Well, thank you for your time. No problem. Yeah, you're real friendly, but no sense in calling her out on it. Oh, is it the best place to party? Oh, we should finish our investigation first. Totem pole. Soy calf. Something tells me the Seattle PD's or Lone Star's not going to let us in. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for your help with those Weeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nuyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a darn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Alright. I guess we'll talk to our boy William here. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam once died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. Cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you I need to get my stuff from the alley, or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights! Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you... Lone Star. They're basically round cops. Now what? Long night, eh? You look so cold. You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. That's true. I mean, I could have very easily, spiked that. When my dad was a cop, this was when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now, so what can I do for you? That ain't coffee, bro. That's soy calf. It's not the same thing. Actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come in the alley and look around a bit? Your client is in the chalk line? That's messed up, woman, but I respect it. Okay, don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice, because forensics aren't coming back. Yeah, real good investigation there. Corrosive. Coat and blanket. Let's examine the area for evidence. Printed receipt falls out from underneath the fold of the blanket. It's a bar tab for the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago, 3:02 a.m. Right around the corner's reported time of death. Server's name is listed as Coyote. We'll pick up the coat and blankets. We are not going to let someone freeze to death on the streets of Seattle. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. There are 2 distinct sets of footprints, a human's ending at the chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following just behind the first. Okay. Well, let's go talk to William. I think these belong to you, buddy. He's a survivor, though wrestling with the onset of old age and arthritis. Don't see that kind of thing too often around here. Yeah, I bet not. Know anything about the murder? Just a freelancer. I'm as sinless as you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my booty. What kind of questions you got? Did you, see the murder? Nope. Can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. Jane's up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerkface in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So it sounds like you live here? Yeah, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spend my days doing odd jobs on the street for merchants or panhandling tourists near the Seamstresses Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Troll footprints? Hospital scrubs? He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. What about his cyberware? It was big, it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by Elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I needed to know, thank you. Let's go talk to Dan the Donut Man again. Can you tell me about your, cybered up troll customer? Did you sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. Tell them about a troll that bought donuts from me right before a murder, they'll haul him in just to see if he'll pay the bail. Not today. Alright. I'll see you around, thanks. Guess let's hit the Seamstresses Union. Yes, I would like to proceed. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. Union Building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Find and question Coyote. Well, real quick, let's take a look at our karma points. We have 8 sitting around. I think we will spend to get pull up our ranged combat and increase our pistol skill a little bit and increase our shotgun skill next. I mean, I probably could have increased the shotgun skill first since that's what we got, but that's a way this differs from the other Shadowrun games. In the SNES and Genesis game, at least, you have to rest at an inn. Cherry Bomb. I kind of like her headphones. Those are cool. Bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize Save Me and Take Me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you before. What can I get you? Got a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? With a name like Coyote? No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. That last killing happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing, they'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a Ph.D. from UW in neuroprosthetics studying under Ojamans. How am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I like her already. I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over your brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to my work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, got interrupted. I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? No. It doesn't sound like Hex. Sorry. You had to go. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I think you know the answer to that. You're independent. Yep. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? Got a few questions. Ask away. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. And one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, till he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that drek. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed. You can probably find it here. Union seems to attract people like you. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the tuchus for as long as I've been here. He talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. What about the night he died? Did you see him? Nah, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I'd like to talk to him. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Wiz. Nil Sweat. Null Sheen. Talk to you later. Eric Mersman. That's not how Coyote does it. Well, Coyote isn't here, is she? Hey lady, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? Sure, I'll take a look. Alright, so armor. Okay. Intel 1+1, dodge +1, HP +3, dressed one step above a street ganger. Willpower, charisma, intel, basic clothing for the Shadowrunning adept. Secure Sammy clothing, that's what we got. Salish runner. Do I look like he who shall not be named? Nah, the only ones that are kind of calling to me are, these two. Alley Punk and Secure Ninja Clothing. I don't know that this is... Dodge +1 is something that I'm really feeling right now. Jammin'. Wyvern's Tooth Ale. Gin Parks. Let's talk to you first. I have a feeling I'm gonna have trouble getting past, Mr. Security over there. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer, rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you know your way around. Need something? Weapons? Matrix tech? You a decker? Show me what you got. Alright, here we go. Small submachine gun, AK-97, totally not an AK-47, a machete, baseball bat, Class C, drone control. So these are drones for the rigors. Frag grenades, concussion grenades, smoke grenades, med kits, drone repair kits. You know, I'll take that pistol. And we'll go ahead and we'll equip that. Alright, so there's our weapons dealer. We'll keep a hold of the street sweeper for now. I'm sure somebody is already thinking that I'm being foolish by, you know, having 2 weapon specialties. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and the polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look usually can't solve. I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Kluwe's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was gonna have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. X isn't, you know, trying to make enemies. Doesn't hurt to be polite when people are helpful. Johnny Clean. Man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? I am. I imagine you've seen all sorts of things in a place like this, eh? True, quite true, and I keep my mouth shut about it too. That's the secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Corp plant. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once. But with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. That was why I said to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. No thanks. Got no interest for magic junk. Not a mage, not a shaman, not an adept, don't care. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Bonbonnois, good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. Or is this business? Business. I suspected as much when you walked in, Ome. What business do you have with me? I'm looking for information. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? So I've been told. Soka. And why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sammy boy? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here, whenever he could beg or borrow enough Nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him. Except Coyote. What about the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out of the back of the door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. So why is this called the Seamstresses Union? During the Gold Rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One last question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Would that I could. I've not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Well, if she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know. There is always someone more dangerous. There's always a bigger fish. Her room is upstairs. If you were looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's your key. Well, thank you, Mrs. Kubota. We'll check out Coyote's room next time, though, on Let's Play Shadowrun Returns, Dead Man Switch. If you liked the video, please make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing so you don't miss any more. Until next time, I've been the Arcane Rogue, and I hope you have a wonderful day.